have decided that I really like that music. I've got a couple of you commented and you're like, I don't know about this timer. I don't know about this music. You know what? I dig it. I totally dig it. I think it's going to be my new timer. It just puts me in a happy mood. Sometimes you need weird, goofy music to do that, you know? Okay. Welcome to day 4. It is day 4. It is the last live training. We've got more stuff. The challenge is not over, but this is the last live training of the 4 days. And we are wrapping things up. And I don't know if you all saw my post on my personal profile. I cannot tell you how proud I am of all of you. I was blown away watching videos. I think it was yesterday. And at the end of I don't know how many I'd watched, feels like 10. I was like, oh my gosh, the progress, you guys, is unbelievable. And I can't help but be proud of you. So I hope you are getting so much value out of this. I hope you're loving it. And more than that, I hope you're feeling the same thing I am. I hope you're feeling like, I'm doing this. I'm getting better at this. It doesn't mean it's perfect. It's not going to be perfect overnight, but you're taking the right steps. And for that, I am so very, very, very proud of you. I want to know what has been your biggest aha from this challenge. So if you'll just indulge me for 30 seconds here and just put some things in comments, get your fingers out, get to typing and tell me what has been the biggest aha? And for those of you that are like, I don't know what an aha means. You might have heard it be called a key takeaway. Like, what was the biggest thing or things, you might have more than one, that you have learned in this challenge that made you go, oh, that's a game changer. Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. What's been the biggest thing that you have? I got to turn my brightness down. I got glasses glare there. Okay. Put some comments in. I want to see what you guys come up with here. I'm loving it. Jeanette, I'm not conceited. This was about looking at herself on video. I know what this one is about. No, you are not. You are not. You are not conceited. Okay, Jeanette, what is that noise? I'm telling you what, I'm digging it. Thank you, Trish. Jeanette, you tell your husband it's none of his business, and we're gonna just listen to Trish. I love it as well. Okay. Trish says the biggest aha is that once you do it, it's not that hard. That's right. It's just the courage to do it. And even beyond courage, I think once you learn how to do something, it's not that scary. I think oftentimes we fear the thing we don't know how to do because we've never done it before. We don't know what the right way to do it. And then once you learn that, you're like, oh, I got this. It's not so hard. Love this one, Trish. Okay. Amanda says, look at the camera and cover my face on the screen. Yes. We just had a Go Live league call just before this live. And one of the things that came up, we were talking about not having people on our videos, not people showing up live, and how it's hard because you can't feed off that energy. And I said, I want you to take a Post-it note and I want you to cover the little spot that shows how many people are watching. And I want you to ignore it. Because seeing that 0, oh my gosh, that can just be this massive, oh. So I'm adding to this, Amanda. In addition to covering your face, get a small Post-it note and cover that part. Don't even pay attention to it. Assume you got people on. Even if it's not people, assume you're talking to one person. You're a perfect person. You will be surprised and shocked at how much better that video comes out because you are talking to somebody versus nobody's on. And then you get this mindset of negativity and all of that. So yes, this is a good one. And I just added to it. Trish likes that one too. I like it. Lisa, LB says, I missed the first 5 minutes. What I missed? Okay, let's see. Let's get her caught up quickly. Jeanette's husband doesn't like the music and the timer. I dig it. So does Trish. So therefore, we're keeping it. Let's see. There was that. And then the question is, what has been, oh, come on. What's been your biggest aha from this challenge? I also talked a little bit, I had some really powerful words, LB, about how proud I am of everybody and the progress that people are making. And so I talked about all that. Okay, you're caught up. All right. All right. If you do not already have the workbook for today, this is a really good time to remind you to grab that workbook. The link is up above. Uh-oh. Man, I'm just clicking on all sorts of wrong things today. The link to the workbook is up above if you grab it. As we start talking about call to action. And I never know if it's calls to action or call to actions. I don't never know where to put the S, so I just did it both ways. And if you have not given StreamYard permission to see your name in Facebook, I think everybody has so far. You only ever have to do this once. But if this is your first time watching and you are showing up as user, Facebook user, I don't see who you are. You want to make sure you do that. Okay. Housekeeping over. Let's see if there are any other ahas that have come in. Okay. Amanda says, I fell to pieces when I tried to do a live and couldn't stop watching that counter telling me nobody was there. Exactly. Starts to get in your mind. So don't look at it. Don't look at it. Assume you got somebody on. Talk to them. Be there for them. Show up for them. Okay, LB says, it's good to show up here and get beyond the fear. Yes, it's all about building a skill. It's all about building a skill. If you haven't heard me talk about this, I'm going to repeat myself here. There is, anytime you're learning something new, you got to go through a 3-step process. And by the way, if you haven't figured this out, 3 is my favorite number. It is a magical number. There's a whole bunch of power in 3. That's why everything I do is in 3s. So there's 3 steps. You got to start. You suck. You get better. The only option. No options in there. If you missed yesterday's obliterating obstacles, it was a really good live. I talked about how important it is to show up and be yourself and not worry about any of this stuff. And I talked more about that start, suck, get better. And I'm not going to go on a tangent right now, but the gist of it is that we often don't start because we don't want to suck. That's that fear. We're afraid to suck. We're afraid to be bad at something. So we don't start it. Self-sabotage 101. But going through the suck is how we learn. LB said this yesterday on her video. Fail forward. You learn way more in those moments when it doesn't go perfect than if everything is awesome. It is absolutely building a skill. And I would say this, I will add on to this. It takes practice. This is one of those skills that you can't just consume content. You can't just watch Jamie's videos and then all of a sudden be better on camera. I wish that my videos had that kind of power, but they do not. Just learning isn't enough. You got to do it. You got to practice. You got to get out there. Okay. So whether you practice in my group, your own group, create a private group where you're the only member, you got to practice. That's how you're going to get through the suck. That is how you're going to get better. Everybody sucks. So if you're sitting there and you're thinking, I'm so bad at this, stop telling yourself that. You are learning. Give yourself some grace. You're learning a brand new skill. It's going to take some time, but you will get there. Stop telling yourself you're bad at it. You're not. You're new. There's a difference. You will get better. I'm telling you, I have been doing this for years. I think I did a post on this not too long ago. I had a couple of people who have been in the Go Live League, and I am seeing their videos as part of this challenge and even outside this challenge. And I'm just like, I remember their first video and it was not good. And look at them now. And I'm so proud of them. So I'm telling you, you can get better at this. You got to keep learning and you got to keep practicing. The answer is as simple as that. All right. Thanks, LB. That was a good one. Okay. What I want to make sure that you understand here is that you are responsible for giving aha moments to your people. I like to think of myself as an aha collector. I love hearing your ahas. That's why I have posts every day asking for your ahas in each content. There will be one at the end because it fuels me, it feeds me because I'm proud of you for learning that and applying that. Okay. But what you have to recognize is that you are giving your people aha moments. You're giving them these mind-blown moments with your valuable content. And if you can see it that way, it makes asking for something a whole lot easier. Think of it like you have earned the right to now ask for something. And for those of you that are like, I don't like to ask for the sale, we probably need to talk because we need to change your mindset around selling, because selling is not yucky or nasty or any of those things. But sometimes it's easier to use the word invite, extend an invitation. I'd like to invite you to consider. Sometimes that just feels better. Either way, the whole point is that when you have given value in your video, I've taught you something. It doesn't have to be a how-to. Maybe I've just inspired you. Maybe I've helped you change your perspective. But if I have done that, I've earned the right to now ask or invite you to consider taking an action. That's what a call to action is all about. Okay. Now, here is the key. This is the most important thing with call to action. You only get one. You get one call to action. And you're probably noticing a trend here. Earlier, I talked about 3 being my favorite number, but here we are, and I'm saying you get one question, one hook. You tell one story, and now you have one call to action. Oh, look, it adds up to 3. How about that? But it's one thing. I literally just now realized that. I'm having my own little aha moment live. I gotta remember that. You get one call to action. Okay, here's what happens. Let me show you a bad example. And just so I'm crystal clear, that's a bad example. Do not do this. Do not do this. Okay, let's say I'm doing a video, and at the very end of the video, I say, all right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got so much value. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to friend request me if we're not already friends. And I want you to join my Facebook group. The link is up above. And by the way, I'm also on YouTube, so please go subscribe to my channel. I am on LinkedIn, not as often as I should be, but I sometimes go over there. So I'll make sure I want you to go over there and follow me. Is it follow on LinkedIn? I don't remember, but I'm on IG. I'm on Instagram. And so follow me there. And and TikTok. Yes. So follow me in all those places. And would you do me a favor and share this post? And what else do I want you to do? Too much. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom. Here are the 17 things I want you to do today. And so what happens is we don't do any of them because you're sitting there as a viewer and you're like, goodness, it's not happening. I may love you, Jamie, but I'm not doing 17 things. You know what I'm going to do? None of them. Because I'm overwhelmed. There's actually a term for it. And normally this is one that I remember. And I'm just completely blank on what the name of it is. If anybody knows what it's called, let me know. But there is a phenomenon that happens when you get overwhelmed. And so you have an inability to make a decision because there's too many choices. Here's the example I'll give you. Have you ever eaten at Cheesecake Factory? Cheesecake Factory is delicious. It's yummy. And for those of you that don't have a Cheesecake Factory, I don't have a Cheesecake Factory in my city, but I have eaten at them. And they bring you that menu, and it literally is like this thick. It weighs a ton. It is heavy. And there are hundreds of pages and choices. And the waiter always comes over and is like, all right, what are we going to have? And you're like, I'm on page 2. There are 75 pages here. So you're going to have to give us some time. It's too many choices. Okay. So with your call to action, you get one call to action. What is the one thing you want them to do? It is about intentionally focusing your viewer so that they all do that one thing. That's the key here. So you got to be intentional. You got to pick the one thing you want them all to do and then drive them, ask them, invite them, whatever word you want to use, to do that one thing. Now, before you even ask, I know what you're thinking, but Jamie, I want them to do all of those things. I know, me too. But not to the point where they are unable to do any of it because they're overwhelmed. So what you need to do is mix it up. Different calls to action on different things. So this week it's one thing, next week it's something else. You also have call to actions in your content, in your posts, not just your lives. Put some of those things in there. You should only have one in there as well. So be intentional with your call to action and make sure that that's how you get people to do the one thing that you want them to do. All right, there are questions coming in here, so let me make sure I haven't missed anything. My little light lights up, and I know I got comments, and I'm sure there are questions, so I don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's see here. All right, Trish, I'm going to come back to this. Where do we do a countdown counter for our lives? That's not an easy answer, so I'm going to put that down. Hold on. If I don't write it down, on Tuesday, you all saw this happen. There were several questions. I was like, I'll come back to this, and then I forgot. So, countdown. Okay. I don't know if you could hear that. My dog just opened the bathroom door and went in there by himself. Who knows what he's doing? Did you hear the door go? Cracks me up. Okay. Sounds like me. I can't do decisions when I'm faced with multiple options. Exactly. Nobody can, especially when it's that many. Okay. I didn't miss any questions, so I'm going to keep going here. All right. How do you figure out what your call to action is? That's the next most important thing, right? So what I would tell you, first of all, is start with easy ones first and work your way up to harder ones. What do I mean by easy or hard? If I were to say to you all right now, hey, everybody, do me a favor, drop hi in the comments. You'll all drop hi in the comments. Hi, because that's easy. It doesn't cost you anything. If I say, hey, if you are interested in this, drop a word in the comments, drop whatever, dog in the comments, and I will send you this or whatever else it is. There's no consequence, there's no cost. I don't have to whip out my credit card. It's easy. Those are easy call to actions. Start with those first. I would say, kind of mid-level call to actions are things like, what did you learn today? How will you apply what you learned? I want you to go and do something. And so that takes some effort, still free though, right? What those kinds of call to actions do is they help your audience apply what they've learned. You've heard me talk about this a number of times. You can consume and consume and consume content until you're blue in the face. But if you don't do something with it, it goes nowhere. So help them apply that. Ask them how they're going to apply it. The way the other thing we talked about in our last Go Lively call was we were talking about how the algorithm works. And quite honestly, nobody really knows. I'm not even sure if Facebook knows how the algorithm works. They got hundreds of teams and computer code that are programming this algorithm. So don't even try to understand it. But from a conceptual standpoint, there are some things that we know and understand about the algorithm. And what the algorithm's job is to serve up, rather, quality content. If content is valuable, I'm going to show it to more people. It's as simple as that. So how does the algorithm assess whether or not something is quality? Viewers staying on, viewers commenting, specifically for lives. So if you ask questions that are short and sweet answers, which I want you to do, you don't quite get that algorithm as boosted as you might want. Remember we talked about easy questions versus hard questions? When you get to your call to action, now is the time for harder questions. Now is the time to get them to think a little bit, because when they think a little bit, they'll type longer answers. And that boosts that algorithm. Longer answers in the comments is ultimately what you're striving for, but you got to work your way up to that point. So start with easy ones. That's your hook. Maybe you ask some other questions as you're going along, harder ones at the end so that they comment. And I don't mean harder like, all right, what is the square root of 7,003? I don't mean that kind of hard. I mean, make me think. How would you apply this? What's the one thing you're going to do as a result of watching this video? Call to action. And you work your way up to the harder ones. What's a harder one? Give me your money is a hard one. I want $33 a month for you to join the Go Live League. That's a harder call to action because people are like, oh no, I gotta get my credit card out. Do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? By the way, the answer is yes. You want to join us. It's so much fun. You're gonna learn so much. Anyway, not the point. Harder call to actions are also things like book a call. There's a link up above, book a call. People don't want to book calls. That's scary. So those are harder call to actions. The ultimate thing you're wanting to do here is mix it up, start simple, work your way up to the harder ones. And ultimately what I want you to understand on the harder ones is sometimes you got to work a little bit harder for those. I can't just go live and be like, glitter pens are awesome and they're all sparkly and I love them. By the way, join the Go Live League membership. It's $33 a month. Boom. Not going to probably cut it. I got to give more content, more emotion, more results, more of those kinds of things to get that call to action to actually happen. Okay. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed thinking about any of this. What I want you to think about is I got to start small. So what is the simplest way for me to ask my audience to do something is with a simple call to action, like type in the comments, what did you get out of today? Okay, we just did it at the beginning here. I said, what has been your biggest aha from this challenge? And remember, if I go back to some of those comments, they're longer. That's ultimately what I'm wanting here. Okay, that's call to action. What questions do you have about call to action at this point? If you got them, drop them, and I will answer them. Okay. The other thing that you're wanting to do here is make sure that there is connection between them. So, and what do I mean by that? If I started and my hook was, what is your favorite sandwich? Do you like peanut butter and jelly? Do you like ham and cheese? Do you like tuna on rye? And then I say, in this video, you are going to learn why it's so important to give your dog a bath. You're going, what? How are these connected? And then at the end, my call to action is, okay, everybody, I really want to know what your plans are for the weekend. Will you drop that in the comments? What are you doing this weekend? What? What's happening right now? Nothing is connected. You want it all to sync up and be connected. So that requires a little bit of planning, a little bit of thinking, right? So you start with, what am I talking about in my video? What is my story? What is my content? Then you plan your hook. How am I going to get their attention to watch this great content? And once I have delivered this awesomeness, what call to action am I going to ask that's related to all of this? Not completely separate. Okay? That, in a nutshell, is call to action. What do you think? You ready to do some call to actions? You ready to do this? Feel like you got this? Most of the time when I talk about call to actions, people just instinctively understand what that is. They've seen it. They're already doing it in some way, shape, or form. I'm just wanting to make sure that you pull this concept into your videos and that you feel empowered and you understand that it's okay to do this. One of the things that often comes up is, I don't want people to feel like I'm only doing this video for this reason. Okay, first of all, they already know, right? They already know you are in business. They already know that you have services. They already know that you are selling stuff. So don't worry about that. Instead, worry about, I am giving value. I'm giving you mind-blown aha moments where people are like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Think about it from a timing perspective. If I go live and I'm talking for 10 minutes, let's say, just 10 minutes, and I'm spending 9 minutes giving content to my viewers, all I'm asking for is 30 seconds to invite you to consider something. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just saying, hey, you might like this. This is relevant to what we're talking about here. If you want this, here's some information. 30 seconds versus 9 minutes of awesome stuff that I've shared. It's all about perspective. So for yourself, focus on your own perspective. I am giving away free content in this live. I am helping people. I'm helping them have a moment. I'm helping them learn. I'm helping them, whatever it is. I can take 30 seconds and just extend an invitation. In a perfect world, you should be excited about your offers. Think of it like this. We're getting into a little bit of sales. I know, scary word, not scary. It's just like we've been talking about videos. It's scary if you don't know what you're doing. It's scary if you've not learned it. So let me give you a little tip here on sales. When you find something awesome, like glitter pens, right? And these are amazing. Actually, you know what? These are not even, let me get a real world. These are the amazing ones. Stephanie Lee sent me these. These are awesome. I don't even know what brand they are. Tull, T-U-L. I think that's Office Depot or Office Max. I don't even know anymore. Did they merge? I don't even know. These are the best glitter pens I've ever seen, ever. Okay. And so here I am talking to you about glitter pens, and I am saying to you, you need to go buy these. If you like glitter pens as much as I like glitter pens, you need to go buy these. We are so quick to recommend things that we love to other people, to our friends. We want to open the window and scream it from the rooftops and be like, you got to buy these pens because they're so awesome. And that doesn't feel icky because we truly believe these pens are awesome and everybody needs to have a set. But yet we don't do it with our own products, services, offers. Why not? You should be so excited. I gotta get rid of my pens here. I'm gonna lose them. You should be so excited about your product, services, and offerings that you want to shout it from the rooftops. You have to believe that whatever it is that you are selling is that awesome, that it is as awesome as a glitter pen, and you want to tell everybody about it. I'm gonna give you a real world example here. And this is not me. I don't want anybody to feel like this is me bragging. I'm using it as an example only. Okay. So I've done this challenge now. Oh gosh, I don't even know how many times I've done it. I really should know what that number is. A lot. Okay. And I always have some sort of VIP upgrade. Always. And usually I mention it when people are signing up, and then I maybe do one email and one post about it, and that's it. Now, I know that the VIP upgrade is a ridiculous offer. For $27, there's so much value packed in there. And I know that people who pay that $27 for that upgrade get such a better experience in the challenge and get so much more value and get better faster. I know that because I've seen it. But I usually have it's at the beginning, it's one email and one post. Okay. And on average, I maybe sell 3 or 4 of them in a challenge. Okay. So this challenge, this one we're in right now, I was like, what am I doing? I know how valuable that VIP upgrade is. Why am I not screaming it from the rooftops? So I changed my approach in this challenge, and I've sold 3 times that. Yeah. And all I've done was talk about it more. Okay. So the lesson in all of that, man, I wish I had a banner. I'm going to create a banner right on the fly. We're going to do this. We're going to do this right now. Talk about, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Boom. The more you talk about your products, your services, your offers, the more you will sell. The problem is we don't want to talk about it because we feel like it's like, we shouldn't. Let me tell you, people have the attention span of my dog. We forget. We may be like, oh yeah, that VIP thing, I totally forgot about that. I wanted to do that. We forget. So if you're not reminding people, we get lost. It used to be the rule. I know when I was younger, there used to be the rule, like you had to tell somebody something 7 times for it to stick in. And I've heard lately that it's like now with social media and with the distractions that come with this little guy and all of this, that it's like 27 times, 37 times, because we're inundated and we're overwhelmed and we have so much pulling on our attention that we lose sight of stuff. The more you talk about stuff, the more it will sell. Bottom line. Okay, sales class is now over. If you've got questions on the call to action or selling for that matter, drop them in the comments and I'll answer. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Hold on, I'm looking at comments here. Amanda just bought new glitter pens. I think I was kind of responsible for making that happen, and I feel really good about it. Okay, glitter pens are good. Glitter is awful. I know, LB, I know. But I do so much more for the environment that I feel like I'm in the positive of this. I'm in the positive of it. I will say this: the glitter does get everywhere, and it does clog up the pens. You're right. You're right. But I'm still gonna use my glitter pens. I can't help it. Okay. Jeanette says the more you talk about the offer, the more you sell. Yep. That's it. Bottom line. Okay. Your call to action today. In day 4 of the Go Live Challenge is to go live and have a call to action in your video. Hold on, I got things. I got all turned around. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, there it is. Go live. 3 minutes is your target. Your topic prompt is to share a product, an offer, a service, or freebie. So here we are talking about having a call to action, talking about selling your offers, talking more about it. I want you to talk about one of these things, and your call to action is to do the thing. I want you to practice the hard one because then it makes the easier ones easier. Okay. For those of you that are in VIP, your extra video today is on the Post-it note model. So this is how do you plan all of your notes and how do you actually deliver using those notes. It's a good one. It's a fun, it's a favorite. Lots of people like it. The link is up above, by the way, if you need it. Okay. No, not on this one. The link is up above if you want to join the VIP. Oh my gosh. I am all over the place today. Hold on. Everybody take a water break. Everybody take a water break. Let me get focused. Okay. That was a really good lesson right there for everybody. How to do that. When you find yourself spinning out of control, here's what you do. Okay. The whole point is you can still do VIP if that's something you're interested in doing. See what I just did there? I just invited you. If you're interested, if you think it's for you, you can still join. Okay. All right. The objective is to go live 4 times, all 4 times before Sunday the 21st. But because I'm feeling so generous right now, I'm going to extend that. I can only give you until Monday. Okay? I know it's only one more day, but I got to keep up with stuff, and Tuesday I will be live to do the drawing. Okay? So Tuesday, everybody who has gone live all 4 times by end of day Monday, we'll go on a wheel and we're going to spin the wheel, and somebody's going to win free access into the Go Live League. Everybody who completes the challenge, not by Monday, whenever, if you need until the end of the month to finish and go live all 4 times, I don't care how long it takes you. But I'll be here to cheer you on, to support you all the way through. When you go live all 4 times, even if it's post that date, I'm still going to give you your prize. And your prize is that you get to join the Go Live League. Your first month is $1. $1. $1. Nothing is $1 anymore. Even at the dollar store, nothing is $1. Or if you prefer to pay for it for the year, you get a coupon for $2.95. That means you get 3 months free in that $2.95, and it renews at $2.95 as a deal. Okay. So that doesn't expire. As soon as you complete and you've done all 4 videos, I will DM you a link. Okay. If you want to check out the Go Live League membership, it's up above. The link is up above. Just remember, don't pay for that one. Wait until you go live all 4 times. I'm going to send you a link. You want that link so that you get the coupon. Okay. Okay. Let's talk a minute about the Go Live League. Let's see here. I have been talking for 33 minutes, and I will commit to you that I will talk about it in under 3 minutes so that we stay fair and I show you how that's possible. My hope is, and honestly, if you look at this, you have now got 4 lives. They're all about 45 minutes. I have done an obliterating obstacles. We've done 3 of them. I've got 1 more tomorrow. Next week, Tuesday, we're going to be doing the drawing, and I will do a little bit of orientation on what you can expect inside the Get on Camera group post this challenge, because so many of you are new to the challenge. And next week, Thursday, I'm going to do an open Ask Me Anything live. Tuesday and Thursday are both going to be at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. I have poured into you. I have given you lots and lots and lots of great value. So what I'm asking for right now is 3 minutes. 3 minutes to just consider whether or not the Go Live League is an option for you. I just want to invite you to consider it. I'm not forcing you, I'm not pushing you, none of that, okay? So what is in this membership? You start with a 12-week course. So this is about learning my video framework. So you've learned hook, story, call to action. You're going to learn the rest over the 12 weeks. You can actually go faster than that if you want. But I am suggesting you do it 12 weeks. You get a video and a workbook each week. The video is less than 10 minutes. So it is small chunks, easily consumable. The only key is you need to practice it. You need to practice every single week. Okay. So if you watch that video for 10 minutes and you go live each week, let's say 5 or 10 minutes to plan it, 5 or 10 minutes to do it. It's less than 30 minutes a week. Totally consumable. You can fit 30 minutes into your schedule. I know you can. You're going to learn the framework. And then what happens is after you've learned that framework, every month we have a different focus. We focus on some topic for the whole entire month. There's always some sort of pre-work video for you to learn. And then there are weekly calls. Those calls are optional. If you don't have the time to join us on the call, you don't have to. You can still learn from just the video and the workbook each month. The calls allow you to ask questions, get help. And one of the things you're going to find about me is I don't hold back. If you got questions, if you want to talk about anything, you want to ask me anything, we will talk about it. So it almost becomes this like business mastermind kind of feel. And I love it. I love it. It is such an awesome membership. Most of the time people tell me that I should be charging way more money for it. And I just refuse because my mission is to help people get better on video. That's my mission. Now, here's the really cool part here. I know, I think I may be up right around my 3 minutes. So I'm going to go really quick here. We just made the decision to start incorporating Facebook group content in the membership. So it will not just be video stuff. It'll be Facebook group stuff as well. I'm so excited. I know they're all excited and I hope you are excited as well. Okay. Okay. That's the Go Live League. I could talk more and on and on and on, but I'm not going to. There is a link up above for you to go and check it out. Just remember, don't use that one to pay. Wait till you finish the Go Live Challenge and you get a coupon, use that link. If you want to know more, if you have questions, message me. Come join me next Tuesday, next Thursday, either. If you've got questions, I'll take time to answer those questions. I'm an open book. I'll answer anything. Okay. If you got questions, you can drop them in here too. Let me see if there's anything I haven't missed anything. Hold on. I'm going to comments. Here, let's leave this up. Let's leave that up just for fun effect. Okay, let's see what we got here. Sherry says, take my money. Sherry's already in the Go Live League and she wants to pay again. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's my fault that you went and bought all that stuff. But I loved it. I loved it. I don't know if you saw Amanda's post in the group, but she posted what she purchased. Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay. Do you have to be on live to win? Nope, you do not have to be live. Although it's more fun if you're live. But no, whoever spin the wheel, whoever wins, wins, whether you're live or not. Sherry says it's truly the best and it's a great community. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of great people. And everybody is really there to just help one another. It just feels so good. It's one of those, every week I look forward to those calls because the people who are on it are just awesome. Okay. LB says, I love your authenticity and how you believe in your product and services. You have to. If you don't believe in it, how are your people going to believe in it? You have to believe that it's a great value. You have to believe that it's worth that money. You have to believe it's a no-brainer to pay that price. And then you're going to sell it. I'm like, LB says, I'm so in. Woo! Yay! Okay. Trish says, I'm confused about to do for today's video and the VIP video. Help. Okay. For those of you that are in VIP, you get 4 extra videos. Those 4 extra videos, if you are overwhelmed, I would say just push them to the side and come back to those 4 videos. You have all the time in the world. When you are a VIP, you get access to all of the videos forever. They're all YouTube links. I'm never going to pull them away. So if today's VIP video, which is about Post-it notes, is like, oh my gosh, I can't take on another thing. Don't worry about it. Do it next month. Do it 2 months from now. I don't care when you do it. Okay. The objective right now is go live 4 times. You're going to go live 4 times. The first one is eye contact. The second one is tell a story while making eye contact. The third one is start with a hook, tell a story, make eye contact. The fourth one today is go live, make great eye contact, start with a hook, tell a story, and have a call to action. Every day we're building on the next. That's it. Okay. Today's topic prompt, every day there's a different topic prompt. Today's topic prompt is talk about your services, talk about an offer, talk about your freebie. I don't care which one you talk about. That's the objective. Okay. VIP videos are just extras. You can do them whenever you want. Hope that helped, Trish. All right. Okay, Lisa, I know you're LB, but when I see the comment, I just want to say the name and it gets me. I'll get this right. I promise. LB says, my insecurity is severe. You're not alone. We all feel that, right? But you got to work through it. It goes back to that start, suck, get better, right? Yeah. Okay, Trish says, so we're not creating another video for VIP. No. Oh, but that's not a bad idea. No. You can do extra videos. I think LB has done a couple of extra videos. I don't care if you want to do an extra video, do an extra video, but that's not required. No. Okay. LB says, I believe in what I have. It's the selling part I struggle with, but that's why you're here. That's exactly right. It'll be good to laugh about the stage a year from now. And it's not even, yes, it's laugh, but it's also be like, look how far I've come. I want you to be proud of how far you've come. That's what we need to be celebrating is the progress. Okay. I know it's LB. I know. I just see Lisa Beth. And so then my brain goes, and I get all tongue-tied. I'll be better. Okay. Oh, cracking me up. All right. How long have I been talking? Woo-hoo! All right. Let me go through this one last time and make sure that it is crystal clear here. Okay. Drawing. If you go live by end of business Monday, all 4 times your name will be entered into the drawing. I will draw live on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Mountain. We'll also talk about expectations and things of that nature ongoing in the group. Okay. I have yesterday's obliterating obstacles was a good one. I highly recommend it to everybody. It was a good one. It felt really good talking about it. I'm not even going to give it away. If you don't see it or you can't find it, reach out to me and I'll make sure you have a copy. I will do one more tomorrow, and that'll be the end of the obliterating obstacles. This is all about what are the things getting in your way. Okay. Okay. And then next Thursday will be an Ask Me Anything call. You can pre-submit questions if you can't make it live. This is wide open. You ask me anything. The only thing that I literally won't say is I'm not going to give away a secret that's inside of the Go Live League or any of my programs, but usually I can talk around it and give you at least a starter tip. Okay. And that's just me respecting the people who have paid for those things. Okay. Your call to action today is to go live. I want you to do all the things. You're putting all the things together. You're going to start with a question. That's your hook. You're going to tell me a story while you're focusing on eye contact, and you're going to end with a call to action. That is your day 4 challenge. That is what you are doing today. Any questions before I wrap us up? I got just a very, very short little wrap up here. Thanks for hanging with me. This one got a little off the rails, so I appreciate that y'all are still here. Okay, here's what I want to say. You can and will do this. If you tell yourself that you're going to finish this challenge, you will do it. I have no doubt. The thing about finishing by Monday is for the drawing. That's it. If you can't finish by Monday, I don't want you to give up and be like, that's it, I can't get it done. No, you keep going. If you need till the end of the month, if you need into May, at the point where you do all 4 videos, I'm going to send you your coupon. And you can join us for the $1, or you can pay for the year and get your 3 months. You can do this. I know you can, because other people are doing it. And I know it's hard. And I know you got to fit it in with the gazillion other things you got on your plate. But if this is important to you, you will get it done. And whether you are nervous or insecure, or that you think that you suck, or you think that you're not getting better, or whatever is going on with you, you are getting better. The fact that you are here with me today watching this shows me that you're willing to put in the time and energy and effort to learn this and get better at it, which means that's the first big step. And so you will do this. And my hope is that you will want to continue with us, that you will want to join the Go Live League and be part of continuing that education, continuing to learn, continuing to get better and better and better and better and better. But you will make progress no matter what, as long as you believe that you can and will do this. And I want you to know that I am proud of you for whatever part of this you got done. I have people who will do this challenge and they won't go live one single time, but they showed up to the lives, they learned, and that's progress. That's a step. Okay. So no matter where you end here, I'm going to be proud of you because you took the first step, just signing up to do this challenge. And I'm proud of you for trying. Now, do I want you to go a little further and keep going? Of course I do, because I believe in you. I know you can do this, right? What you see from me is learned behavior. I'm telling you, my first video, train wreck, awful. You can find your way. And finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being part of this with me. Thank you for being here, for showing up, for watching the replays, for commenting, for asking questions, for going live, for messing up, for failing forward, for trying new things, for trusting me, for trusting yourself, for believing in yourself, for showing that courage. That's what this is all about. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being part of it all. I just feel so blessed to get to do this challenge and to get to be part of your lives, even if it's just for this little bit. So thank you for letting me in. Thank you for letting me be part of it all. Thank you for being part of my Get on Camera community. Thank you for those of you that are like, I'm going to join the Go Live League. Thank you for that. You're awesome. I believe in you. And I cannot wait to see where you go with your videos and what that does for your business. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Oh, I knew he would pop in at some point. No, I know. I'm proud of them too. Tell them how proud you are. Anyway, bye guys. See ya.